Let's have some fun. Welcome. Good afternoon. I'm Shane. Appreciate you stopping by. Today we have another great song to listen to. Um, Recently, I listened to Amira do a version of Amazing Grace that really just was amazing. Really, really enjoyed it. It had bagpipes. It was a beautiful, beautiful rendition of that song. She's an amazing young singer. If you want to check more of I have a playlist with I think just a few songs by her that I've listened to so far. This is not going to be her though. Since I listened to her version of Amazing Grace, I didn't really think too much more of it. But I was reading a book this week. It's A Little Devil in America: Notes in Praise of Black Performance, and I was reading that, and it was one of the chapters was talking about Aretha Franklin. And Aretha Franklin had a live recording. It was a live album in 1972 of a performance she did of and the title of the movie that was made of the performance was called Amazing Grace, I believe. And part of that was a performance of the song Amazing Grace. This was live at the New Temple Missionary Baptist Church in LA, I believe, again in 1972. I had never heard of this performance. I'd never seen this performance, obviously. I've heard of Aretha Franklin, of course, legendary, legendary singer. And as I said before, I've heard Amazing Grace. I heard most recently Amira's version of Amazing Grace. But when I saw that Aretha Franklin did a version, and it was from a movie of that title, and it was a live performance at New Temple Missionary Baptist Church, 1972, I thought I have to check it out. And I figured it would be a perfect one to record and give a reaction to on the channel. So if you're stopping by, this should be a real treat. Let's have a listen. By the way, since this is from a movie, a segment from a movie, there is a fairly good chance it's going to get blocked. The video is going to get blocked. If it does, you'll see video blocked, kind of covering the video in the corner. You should still be able to hear the audio and listen along with me. I'll leave a link to the original video in the doobly-doo down below. And if you want to support the channel and you want to see the unedited version, you can become a patron on Patreon, and you can see this and other blocked YouTube videos on there, unedited, unblocked. In addition to that, you'll get additional video every week that won't be on YouTube. And if you are a patron at a high enough level, you can request a song every month or a video, and I will definitely react to it. If you don't want to support the channel in that way, that's completely fine. No big deal. You'll still see the same number of videos every week that I have been doing, so you're not going to miss out on anything in that regard. In any event, let's have a listen. This is kind of long. This is almost 10 minutes.
The next song needs no introduction. The other day in rehearsal, Aretha began to sing it. And when she got to the part that says, "through many dangers," and I looked over at her and saw the tears rolling out of her eyes. Because never did we think, I think 20 years ago, that God would do great things for us. Can I get a witness here tonight?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that sings
Wow. I'm found. Was blind. I see through, I've been right in the midst of it, have I've already, Jesus was with me, and I've already come. Yes, I have. It was, it was, it was, it was, it was, it That's been with me, Lord, and brought me safe far. Don't you know it? And that same old grace, they call it God's amazing. Oh, amazing. Amazing grace. Oh, oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, obviously Amira's version was totally had a different vibe with the bagpipes and everything, but this is, I mean, Aretha Franklin has just a an amazingly timeless voice. Um, I'm not a religious person, but this was about as close to you as you can get to a religious experience through song. Wow. Oh my gosh. This actually had a little bit of an interesting backstory to it. Um, so yes, as I said, this was filmed in 1972. Aretha Franklin released a double album called Amazing Grace, but the film version, which was supposed to come out, did not come out at that time. Uh, Sidney Pollack actually filmed it, but because he'd never used a clapperboard, so they never used one of those clapperboards during the filming, which meant that they had no easy way of syncing the sound and the video. So, because of that, he was not able to release the movie back in 1972 because of that. So there was no easy way for them to sync it up. So it sat in a vault for like what 38 years or something like that. Um, if my memory serves correctly, Sidney Pollack turned the video over to another producer in order to see what he could do with the footage. Before this was before Sidney Pollack died, and the other producer took several years getting the audio synced up with the video. Because think of that, they have to. There are so many different shots and so many different angles and everything that it's not as easy as you would think to sync those two things up. But he took a few years, got everything synced up, and he was going to release the film, but Aretha Franklin actually stopped him from doing it. She actually sued him, saying that he did not have the rights to her likeness to produce the film. They found the original contract. I think it was Warner Brothers way back when, and some of these details might be a little off, but this is from what I've read. They found the original contract, showed that they had the rights to produce it, and so they went to release the film again. And again, Aretha Franklin filed an emergency injunction, and she was granted an injunction to prevent the film from being released again. And so at that point, the film they weren't going to release it. However, when Aretha Franklin died in 2018, I believe it was, or 2019. Anyway, the year she died, once she passed away, her estate pretty much cleared the way for the film to get released. So it actually got released 3 months after she passed away, I believe. So that's why this video wasn't released in 1972. It was just released a couple years ago. So that, I think, the backstory makes it even more amazing to see. Hopefully I made that all clear. Anyway, all that being said, I know I kind of rambled and told a long story there. For those of you who stuck around, I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys thought. Drop it in the comments. Are there other versions of this song that I need to check out? Because the two versions I've heard are very different. They were both great. Both of them were great. Totally different styles and totally different approaches to the song. And I know that this song has been covered hundreds and hundreds of times. So my guess is there are other really amazing versions out there, and I'd like to check some of those out too. Drop those in the comments. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. I don't know. I mean, I didn't check, but I haven't seen very many reactors react to this. So you're getting some fresh stuff here, even though it's from 1972. But this is the kind of content you're going to get. Just an assortment of everything. You're going to get Japanese heavy metal. You're going to get, you know, gospel music like this. You're going to get a wide assortment of stuff. Because I'll listen to just about everything as long as it's, fun and entertaining, and really having a great time doing it. So be sure to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss anything like this. And I appreciate sticking through. This was a kind of a long video, especially with my explanation at the end. Those of you stuck around, thank you. Yeah, I think that's all I'll say for now. Until next time, have a great evening.